Welcome back to the channel. Here we provide a daily dose of life lessons based on stories from the Bible. Here is today's lesson from the Bible. Despair in the midst of suffering. A lesson from Job 7:1-21. Life can be incredibly tough. We all face moments when suffering feels like it's reaching a breaking point, and despair can overwhelm us. It's during these times that we often feel like there's no escape, no relief in sight. Family and friends may feel helpless, and we might even sense that God is distant or silent. In the Bible, the story of Job captures this experience perfectly. In Job 7:1-21, we find Job in the depths of his suffering. His pain is so intense that he can't find rest, and he feels utterly trapped and hopeless. He cries out in anguish, expressing the depths of his despair. Job's raw honesty resonates with many of us because it reflects our own cries when we are pushed to our limits. But Job's story doesn't end in despair. While he raged and vented his suffering, God was there, quietly listening. This part of Job's journey teaches us a profound lesson. It is okay to express our deepest pains and frustrations to God. In fact, it's important to do so. God is not absent. He is patient and attentive, waiting for the right moment to respond. Here are a few key life lessons we can draw from Job's experience. 1. Honesty in suffering. Job didn't hold back his feelings. He was brutally honest about his suffering, which reminds us that we too can be open with God about our struggles. Bottling up our pain only isolates us further. 2. The presence of God. Even when it feels like God is silent or distant, He is still present. Our perception of His absence doesn't equate to His actual absence. He is listening, and He cares deeply about our pain. 3. Patience and trust. Job's story encourages us to give God time to respond. Our timelines and God's timelines often differ, but His timing is always perfect. Trusting in His wisdom and waiting for His answer is part of our faith journey. 4. Hope beyond despair. Job's story eventually leads to restoration and blessing. This doesn't mean our suffering will always have a happy ending, but it does mean that despair is not the final word. There is hope and purpose even in our darkest times. In our moments of deepest suffering, we can find comfort in knowing that we are not alone. Just as God listened to Job, He listens to us. Expressing our pain, waiting for His response, and trusting in His presence can help us navigate through despair and find hope again. Come back tomorrow for more life lessons of the Bible. Let us know in the comments if this lesson has been helpful to you. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell.